Can we talk about how poor baby Derek has had COVID? It's not good. Derek, tell us. Tell the family. Tell the squad. Well, you've been taking an L, Derek. I'm sorry. Hi, and welcome back to this corner of the internet. Whoa. Hi, and welcome back to this little corner of the internet. Hi, and what? I have completely forgotten my own catchphrase. I'm not even fucking with you. That's for real. It's been a fucking week. It's so bad out there that it's affecting my gut biome. Can we talk about my gut biome for a second? Raise your hand if the state of things in America these days is giving you the shits. So I know it's been a rough one out there for a lot of different folks on both sides of the aisle. I think we all can agree that it is shitty. So I'd like to take this chance today to kind of shift gears and talk about happy chemicals.
Alcohol.
Not those chemicals, actually. That's poison. Smart Devin's been trying to tell dumb bitch Devin for the past couple years or so that more and more research is coming out that proves that alcohol is bad. It's bad for us. Well, I don't even know why we need scientific research when we have first-hand experience. No. I'm talking about happy chemicals in your brain.
Your current state of happiness is determined by the levels of 4 chemicals in your brain. Here are hacks to get more of those chemicals. So just remember dose. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins.
As the world burns around us, this man's TikTok partially restored my sense of control. And that, my good bitch, is all I need to really get a foothold out of my depression, my particular flavor of depression. Yep, you heard right. It's actually my sense of control that is the antidote to my personal sads. It's not the loving support of my friends and family or having a higher purpose or connection to source and spirit. Oh, no. Dev Num Nums needs her hit of girl boss energy or else she'll be sad. But enough about me. More about the happy chemicals that exist in all of our brains. For the most part. I am on an SSRI, so I do know what it's like to have the lack of chemicals. Ideally, these chemicals should be frothing inside all of our domes. I'm no scientist. Anyways, let's try this trial, whatever. Okay, it's Monday today, and it's day 1 of manipulating my brain chemicals to make me happy, AKA the dose challenge. I already woke up this morning early and got myself a little workout in. So that is endorphins crossed out. I have serotonin to obtain, oxytocin to obtain, and dopamine. What I'm gonna do to get my dopamine is I'm editing the abortion video, the one that went up last week. So I'm gonna start setting hour blocks, like timers, and I'm gonna do some deep work during those hour blocks. And then when the alarm goes off, I'm going to reward myself with chocolate, right? I know it sounds elementary. I know it sounds like I'm a lab rat, but we're trying it out, okay? As a 33-year-old woman, you would think that sweet treats would stop being an incentive, but it's not. Chocolate works for me. For serotonin, I think I'm gonna go walk outside at some point. And then oxytocin, I've got some cuddle nuggets around here. A note about my videos, because I really try to keep things 100 on this channel and show you my honest POV on things. Oftentimes my work reflects the mood. So this one's gonna feel a little bit more chaotic because I got a new job, I have a new podcast, the world is on fire, and like I said up top, your girl, she's not regular. It's hard out there for gassy sluts like me. Yeah, tummy problems, they're still present. I should probably give up coffee.
Dopamine is known as a reward hormone. It's very important for focus and concentration. It's released after your brain achieves a goal. No matter how small, you'll always get a little hit of dopamine.
Dopamine, I did it. I edited for my block of time. Do I feel the dopamine? Not yet.
Dopamine over there?
I got some dopamine. No, it's only for me. Only my dopamine, you gotta make your own. Here's what I noticed off the bat. When I was in an active state of pursuing serotonin, dopamine, endorphins, and oxytocin, I wasn't thinking. Take sex, for an example. I'm not gonna not say I got some of my oxytocin from a good old bang bang, if you know what I mean. Ideally, when you're having great sex, you're not thinking. You're just thinking, wow. And I think that's how meditation is or it's how it's supposed to be anyway. That was something that I realized. When I'm in pursuit of those happy chemicals, I wasn't thinking. Now, that doesn't mean my mind's completely blank, but my thoughts are all about being in the present moment, like, oh, it's a nice day outside, or wow, this kitty is soft, or this tastes good. I'm not futurescaping, and I'm not thinking about the past.
Next is oxytocin. Oxytocin is the love hormone. The obvious way of getting more of this is sex, but the not so obvious are even holding hands and cuddling.
Let me grab a cuddle nugget. Come here, cuddle nugget. I don't know how much oxytocin you're giving me at this moment. I think it's a lot. Look at his face. Look at your face. So I started out this week really strong, feeling great. I even have a journal entry talking about how great I was doing. But then, hump day provided some obstacles, if you will. Today was a day. I'm wearing what I call psych ward chic, which is just matching color sweatpants and sweatshirt. Today's a Wednesday. Wasn't able to produce much happy chemicals in my brain. Woke up feeling a little under the weather, and I was just kind of in a work grind, like glued to my computer all day, which I noticed significantly reduced my happiness. I was quicker to sadness and anger. I was experiencing like bodily pain. And so while I was juggling work and all of that, it was like really hard to squeeze away from my computer to go outside to catch some serotonin vibes, I definitely got some kitty cuddles and boyfriend cuddles, so that's oxytocin. The dopamine, the serotonin didn't work out today, so no endorphins. And y'all, I'm feeling it. Tomorrow, I'm flying to Miami for less than 24 hours. It's gonna be interesting to try to maintain, not only to try to percolate these 4 chemicals in my brain, but try to maintain them going through the TSA. I'm gonna wrap this puppy up, the puppy being my Wednesday, by taking a steaming hot bath.
It's too hot, my lady.
I wanna feel like Daenerys in season 1, episode 1 of Game of Thrones, when she's just like, it's perfect. I'm going to go to bed early and try again tomorrow. So, wee-woo.
Next is serotonin. Serotonin can be increased by being outside in bright daylight. But never forget that 90% of serotonin is formed in your gut. So if you have a healthy gut, you'll have loads of serotonin.
Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. I'm gonna continue to try to get me some. You see, here's the thing about me and my personage. When I have fresh endorphins or dopamine in my system, AKA when I'm coming off of a very happy event or activity, I'm riding high. But it only takes one minor inconvenience to throw me off my grind. I could be so happy and then pile my ass into the car and hit just one red light.
No! You threw off my groove.
Which makes me think that happiness has less to do with chasing a high or trying to make happy chemicals, and more about maintaining their effects. Putting that framework makes me a lot less stressed because it's less about chasing the high and more about being in the present.
Endorphins are your body's natural painkillers, and they also regulate the fight or flight instinct. So the obvious one for producing endorphins is exercise.
Hello from Miami. So today I spent all my day I don't know if y'all know this, but travel these days, it's not fun. I'm here for like less than 24 hours. I haven't had a chance in the midst of all this travel to really boost any happy chemicals. I was able to spend some time outside before I left, so there was a little serotonin. And I did work out this morning, so this is endorphins. But other than that, all I felt was just inconvenience. But I'm here now. The work is not over. Life is good. Got some sushi over here. I got Jordan Teresa's YouTube videos, and I'm just gonna be setting up the space for a cute little shoot. You know, growing up, my dad always said that God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. And even just repeating those words right now on camera is super triggering for me. But he's not wrong. And I think that it's really hard to listen and talk at the same time. In fact, it's damn near impossible. So taking some time out this week to listen to myself and to try to feel into my brain chemistry, to just try to feel out if this was actually working, if this dose theory had any grounds on which to stand. I can't say I was any happier. This week felt super chaotic. I'm looking forward to a nap, but I will say it was an exercise of introspection. I did strengthen that muscle, which is something that they tell you to do in meditation. And so trying out this dose theory was really cool. So cool that I'm actually gonna be thinking about this and continuing this experiment. You know, when the world is feeling chaotic and every new episode of a news podcast that you listen to has just more bad news, maybe think about it's time for a dose of whatever happy chemical is most easily accessible. All right, my beautiful nerds, I hope your week isn't as chaotic as mine, but if it is, you'll make it. I promise you will. I love you very much, and I'll see you next week.